Hello once again. Welcome to example 3 on the perimeter and area of a square that I started with you in the previous videos. In the previous videos, we started learning about the perimeter and area of a square, where we've done some explanation on what a square is, and also we've derived the formula for finding the perimeter and area of a square, and also we've solved some examples on it. Okay, in the previous videos we solved some examples on the perimeter and area of a square. So this is example 3, as you can see from the board. So it means we've already done example 1 and 2 in the previous video. So I would advise that you watch the previous videos to get the foundation, because this is just a continuation to solve another example with you for you to get a better understanding of it. So do all to watch the previous videos, particularly the first video. It lays the foundation, the basic understanding and the information that you need about the perimeter and area of a square. I've done that explanation in the first video, so do all to watch the previous video so that you can get a better understanding of what we are talking about, okay, so that you can handle this session as well. And please don't forget to like the video and also share the video after watching. Let's go ahead and handle the example 3 that I have on the board. So example 3, it says the perimeter of a square is 24 centimeters. Find its area. Okay, so we are being asked to find the area of a square whose perimeter is 24 centimeters. Okay, so we are going to follow the same process that I've taught you in the previous videos. Okay, so I say that the first step, when you have any word problem question of this nature, when you want to solve it, the first step is that read the question and understand. Okay, and then you proceed to extract all the given information in the question, then you write it down. Okay, so let's go through the steps. Okay, so it says, let's read again. So let me write my solution and let's do it together. So let me read again. It says the perimeter of a square is 24 centimeters. Okay, so let's write the information given down. So you have been given the perimeter of a square. Okay, so it says the perimeter of a square is 24 centimeters. Is in mathematics means equal to. Okay, so I'll write my perimeter. Okay, so write your perimeter in full. Okay, perimeter into bracket P is equal to. Okay, so as I've explained that is means what equal to. So the perimeter of a square is 24 centimeters. So my perimeter into bracket P equals to 24 centimeters. Okay, please hope you understand. Okay, so it says we should find its area. Okay, so we are being asked to find the area of the square. So you need to know the formula for finding the area of a square, and that we've established in the previous videos, and the formula is L square. Okay, so the formula for finding the area of a square is L square. So let's write the formula down. So area, okay, so the area of a square, the formula is L square. Okay, where L represents the length. Okay, please hope you are following. It's not difficult. Okay, we just wrote the information that we're given. Okay, so that's what we've written down. Okay, so the perimeter of a square is 24 centimeters, so we wrote it down. So perimeter into bracket P, and I keep on saying that write the perimeter in full, because if you write only P, we don't know what P is. Okay, P can represent a lot of things, so you need to define the P by writing the perimeter in full there into bracket P. In that way we know that the P here is the perimeter. Okay, so that's the right way to go about it. So our P equals 24 centimeters, and we are being asked to find the area. Okay, so you write the formula for finding the area of a square down, and that is L square. So area into bracket A equals to L square, and L here is the length. Okay, so now we are being asked to find the area, which you've written the formula down that the area is equal to L square, meaning that we need the length, okay, before we can find the area of the square. Okay, please hope you agree with me to this point. Okay, so we are to find the area of the square, and the formula for finding the area of a square is L square, which you've written here. Okay, so A equals L square. Now we need the length. Okay, because from the formula to find the area of a square, you've written that our area is equal to L square, meaning that we need the length before we can find the area. Please hope you agree with me. So we need to go and find the length before we can find the area. So where will you get the length from? The only thing given in this question is the perimeter. It means the length that we need, we can get it from the perimeter of the square. So we go to the perimeter given, then we will find our length from it, then we can proceed to find the area. Okay, so let's go to the perimeter and get the length from there. So we said from here, okay, so we have our P equals 24. Okay, P here represents the perimeter. Okay, so because we've written perimeter into brackets, P equals to 24 centimeters. So my P equals 24 centimeters, where P is the perimeter of the square. So in place of P, I can put the formula for finding the perimeter of a square there. Okay, because P here represents the perimeter of a square. So in place of P, we can put the formula for finding the perimeter of a square there. So in place of P, the formula for finding the perimeter of a square is 4L. Okay, please hope you remember, we've done this in the previous videos, that the perimeter of a square, the formula is 4L. So in place of this P, I'll put 4L there. So my 4L, okay, equals to 24. Okay, so it means we need to solve for L. Okay, so how do we solve for L? Okay, so we'll divide through by the coefficient of L, which is the 4. So I'll divide here by 4 and here also by 4, so that this 4 and this 4 cancel. Okay, please hope you are following. And the 4 here will cancel itself, and then it goes into this 24 6 times. Okay, so you will have your, let me continue from here. So you will have your length. Okay, so your length equals 6 centimeters. Okay, please, it's important to bring the unit. Okay, so if you don't bring the unit, you lose some marks. Okay, the person marking might either mark you wrong or will deduct some marks. Okay, it's necessary you bring the unit anytime you get your answer. Okay, so our length equals 6 centimeters. Okay, so now that you've gotten the length, we are going to use it to find the area. Okay, because the question asks us to find the area, okay, not the length. So if you end here, you are not done. Okay, finding the length is to help us to find the area. Okay, so that's why we went through this process to get the length, which is 6 centimeters. Now, getting the length, now let's use it to find the area, because the question says find its area. So we are finding the area of the square. Okay, so we are not done. The length that we've gotten, now we are going to use it to find the area of the square. That's why we wrote this formula down. Okay, so now let's find the area. So the formula for finding the area is our area equals L square, which we've written here. Okay, so area into bracket A equals to L square. Now we know our L to be 6 centimeters, and you know that L is the length. Okay, so my area equals, now I'll put the value of L into the formula. So my 6 square. Okay, now my area will be equal to 6 square means 6 times 6. Okay, 6 square doesn't mean 6 times 2. Okay, most students make those mistakes. Okay, so that's why I'm stressing on it. Okay, so 6 square does not mean 6 times 2. Okay, it means 6 times 6. It means 6 is multiplying itself 2 times. That's the meaning of 6 square. Okay, and 6 square gives 36. So you have 36 centimeters square, because area is in square. Okay, so this is your final answer. So you can conclude, you can say that therefore the area, okay, so area into brackets A equals to 36 centimeters square. Okay, so this is our final answer. Please hope you understood it. Okay, and please don't forget to like the video and also share the video as well. I'll see you again in another video whilst we solve other examples. Bye bye.